Is the housing market going to crash? What's happening with mortgage rates? If the economy slows further, what does it mean for real estate? What will happen for the rest of the year? Should I wait to buy a home? Hi fam, this is Frances Mouser, and in this video, I'm going to answer the top 5 questions we have been hearing about the housing market. Is the housing market going to crash? Headlines right now are scaring consumers about the economy slowing down. To really understand what's happening with real estate today, it's important to lean on the experts for reliable information. The housing market isn't in a bubble, and we're not heading for a crash. Hearing talk about a recession? Wondering what that means for the housing market? Know that an economic slowdown does not equal a housing crisis. In 4 of the last 6 US recessions, home prices actually increased. What's happening with mortgage rates now and in the future? Rising mortgage rates are no doubt one of the biggest factors impacting the housing market right now. But it's important to know that low rates of the last few years were an anomaly. In this graph shows that there's no better hedge against inflation than home ownership. A home is a tangible asset that typically holds or grows value. In most decades, home prices has outperformed inflation. If you're thinking about buying a home today, know that history shows home ownership is a great hedge against inflation. If the economy slows down further, what does that mean for real estate? Post-2009, nothing will strike fear into the hearts of buyers and sellers like the word recession. But as the economy slows down, history tells us it would likely mean lower interest rates for those looking to refinance or buy a home. While no one really knows exactly what the future holds, one thing will forever remain the same. People will always need a place to call home. What does an economic slowdown mean for the housing market? Historically, each time the economy slowed down, mortgage rates decreased. And while history doesn't always repeat itself, we can definitely learn from it. While an economic slowdown needs to happen to help taper inflation, it hasn't always been a bad thing for the housing market. Typically, it has meant the cost to refinance a home has gone down, and that's a good thing. So what will happen the rest of this year? Yes, we are seeing a slowdown. However, we are really just heading back towards the market pace we saw pre-pandemic, and those were still really great years for real estate. Let's focus on the big picture here, and that's this. The housing market is still very strong, and previous projections are already outperforming what the industry experts forecasted earlier this year. So what does the rest of the year hold for home prices? All major real estate institutions are forecasting at least 6 million homes sold in 2022 nationwide. Wondering if you should buy a home today? Home prices will continue to appreciate in the coming years, so it's always a really great time to buy real estate. Should I wait to buy a home? This is probably one of the biggest questions in the market right now. Even though purchasing a home today may not be as easy as it was a couple years ago, the latest data shows that inventory levels are rising, which means more moderate price appreciation and more option for buyers. Should you buy a home right now with inflation this high? As you see here, the rate of appreciation will be moderate over the next few years as the market shifts away from the unsustainable pace it saw during the pandemic. If you buy now, you'll beat these future increases. And once you do own a home, any price appreciation that occurs will grow your home's value and your net worth. We believe everyone should feel confident when buying and selling a home. We're gonna go ahead and go over the data for San Diego County detached homes. We have new listings this month at 1,892, which is down 24% from this time last year. Our pending sales are 1,392, and we're also down 37% from last year. Our closed sales are 1,495, which is 36% down from last year. Days on market has creeped up to 27. This time last year it was at 16, which is an increase of 7%. The median rent is creeping up as well at $4,200 for San Diego County. NODs for July, August, and September. In July was 162, in August it was 210, and in September it was 165. As far as interest rates, we're at a 15-year for 5.875, a 30-year is 6.375, and we have an amazing product with our lenders that is called a 2-1 buy down that a lot of our clients are using to purchase homes. And it's buying their rate down. If you guys don't know what that is, please message us and we'll go over that with you to show you how we can save you lots of money. 40% of our listings in San Diego County have actually seen a price decrease. So what that means is you're gonna get a better deal. Message us below if you guys wanna subscribe to our newsletter. We send out this information in the newsletter, and we also send some surprises and events of what's going on in San Diego County. We are here for your home, your heart, your lifetime. That wraps it up for this market report for October. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you back here again next month. If you have any questions about real estate related, please contact me directly. My info is below in the description.